the 5 hindrances, the real obstacle to practicing meditation. Okay. My name is Chayanon, and we will talk about the 5 hindrances when we practice meditation. We will, all of us encounter something pop up in our mind. That's hindrances. That's obstacle when we practice meditation. Let's start with we have 3 levels of defilement. We all surrounded by defilement all the time. We have greed, lust, annoy, hatred, anger, and revenge. And the 3rd level of defilement is delusion, like envy, jealousy, pride, prejudice, and ignorance. So, talk about the level of the defilement. The first level is corrupt action of body and speech. Action and speech. You know, the defilement will send many things into our mind, and we act our body and speech. That's the first level of the defilement. The middle one is hindrances, that we will talk about that. It's kind of restless, agitated. We will talk about this level. The first level, we all easily see that, but the profound one, the subtle one, it stay dormant in a person, stay inside. It's some time to time show up like envy, jealousy, pride, prejudice, ignorance. These stay dormant in a person. It doesn't show up only when something to disturb that level. So the one that we're talking about is the hindrances. So hindrances, the real obstacles of meditation. We have 5 hindrances. The first one is sensual desire. Many things that we see, we hear, we smell, we taste, we touch, that sensual will make us attached with them. All the time, one this this desire pop up, that desire pop up. And when we practice meditation, those kind of sensual desire pop up. This one pop up, that one pop up. Ill will start from annoy, hatred, anger, revenge. It's stored in our mind. Somebody hurt us. We remember that. Keep remembering that without forgiving. We remember that. But when we practice meditation, when our mind getting still, it pop up. Somebody hurt you verbally, maybe 10, 15 years ago, and you still remember that. When your mind getting still, it's automatically recall that. So to cope with that, just forgive and forget. If you can forgive, you can forget. Apathy and inertia, feeling of boring, don't want to do anything, something we want to do something like practicing meditation. The apathy and inertia will, hey, it's boring, I don't want to do that. Now it stops your intention. Restless and agitation, excitement and get annoyed, get anxious, and we make us agitated. So when we practice meditation, this kind of feeling will pop up and draw your attention to something, to somewhere, to do something, because you have no focus on doing things. The fifth one, doubt and uncertainty. You know, when your mind getting still, something pop up. When it pop up, you tend to see what it is. Why is that? You know, keep asking questions. And when you ask some question, you tend to try to find a way to solve the problem. Practicing meditation is not the time to ask questions, especially the third level of wisdom require doing nothing. Stop searching for information to fill up your knowledge base. Stop thinking. The defilement send many things to your mind to make you think, to make you doubtful, to make you anxious, to make you attached with something, with your desire. So stop asking question. Why? Why? Just ignore that. Something pop up. See and let go. See and let go. Don't pay any attention. Don't analyze it. Don't ask any question. Just let it go. Let it go. So, because the original mind, our original mind is very pure and powerful. We were born with nothing in our head. We learn since we were born everything and searching for knowledge, searching for how to do things and put it in the knowledge base. So more and more and more, our storage is getting more and more, sometimes full, and every time we practice meditation, it pop up and bother. The original mind is very powerful. You may have heard that two people in opposite side of the world, without internet, without mobile, they can communicate with each other because the power of the mind. But many things in your storage keep bothering you. It makes that power less and less and less. After being disturbed by the defilement, we will have physical pleasure. We will enjoy that physical pleasure. When we practice meditation, it pop up, this, that, the beautiful car, the new house, good friend pop up, angry mind, your mind will get angry very easily because you collect the undesired emotion in your storage. So when your mind getting still, it pop up those angry mind. Sleepy mind. Sleepy mind. If we take enough sleep, then we will feel less sleepy mind. But it's not totally served that way, because even you wake up in the morning, but when you practice meditation, you feel sleepy. Why? Because the process of meditation, it seems like the process of going to sleep. You stop thinking, you still your mind, and to a certain point, you will feel you will fall asleep, because you have been trained since you were born that when you still your mind, stop thinking to a certain point, then you fall asleep. And when your consciousness is going away, when you reach the complete sleep, you are unconscious. So the sleepy mind, because of that, because you have been practiced since you were born, when your mind is getting still to fall asleep. So when you practice meditation, keep conscious. When you fall asleep, keep conscious. Wandering mind, because we have the old bad experience, a lot that we store in our storage. So when our mind getting still, it pop up and make our mind wander to some incident that we have in the past, and we get worried about the future. So our mind wander to think about our future. So when practice meditation, forget about it. Forget all memory. Forget all your people around you. Forget all things that you have done or things that you will accomplish. The doubtful mind, we have a lot of things to cope with. Then we store that in our memory. When we practice meditation, something pop up. You keep asking, why? Why is that? Why that guy did that to me? Why our job is going like that? A lot of things. We keep asking the question. So it bothers our meditation practice. So the physical pressure is kind of the state of a stimulated mind that is clouded because of a pressure through 5 senses: image, voice, odor, taste, physical touch. They keep bothering. If we compare the physical pressure with a glass of water, like clear water, but filled with color until it lost clarity. If it's clear water, we can see through. But we put many color in there: green, red, blue. It make that water lost that clarity and we cannot see through. Removing physical pressure. Pay no attention to any physical pressures arising in the mind, whatever pop up. Just pay no attention. Don't follow it. Don't analyze it. Don't ask any question. So when something pop up, carefully reason over 5 senses coming through us: hot, cold, greed, lust, anger, revenge. We compare the physical pressure with impermanence of our own body, because nothing is permanent. our body. We strong today, one day we'll get sick and die. So nothing is permanent. Angry mind. Angry mind, the state of a clouded mind that is darkened because of anger, hatred, or dissatisfaction. It starts from annoy, hatred, anger, revenge. So when it pop up to your mind, just let go. Don't follow that. Don't analyze. Don't keep in your mind. Angry mind is kind of like a clear, boiling water that is unable to see through clearly. The clear water, we can see through it. But when we boil it, it's boiling. And we cannot see because a lot of bubble pop up from the bottom. Remove the angry mind. Spread loving kindness. Spread, share loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, and equanimity. If we can give without expecting anything in return, if we can forgive, our generosity will help us removing angry mind. So carefully reason over causes of the hatred, anger, and dissatisfaction. Think about the reason or the cause of that thing, of that incident, before we let our emotion grow up. Sleepy mind, the state of an uneasy mind that is restless, depressed, sleepy, not joyful, and not pleasant. Many of that will make you feel sleepy, make you feel, lazy, don't want to do anything, just sit back and relax and sleep. Sleepy mind, if we compare like a clear water covered by moss, duckweed, impossible to see what is inside. The water under that moss and duckweed is clear, but we cannot see the water because it's covered by that moss and duckweed. Impossible to see what's inside. So removing sleepy mind, use a bright object or even brightness as your meditation object. It may be a clear crystal ball. Use the clear one, not the color one, because some color lead to some emotion. Use the clear crystal ball or anything that will make you focus on that thing. Because like teaching children to practice meditation, I use a rouse group of ice cream that help draw attention to that object because they like ice cream. Talking about the flavor that they like, for vanilla, strawberry, or whatever. Put in more effort and perseverance. Don't give up. Just stay where you are. Stay apart from all concern. Eat less or exercise more. That helps. Have a good night's sleep. It helps. Or sometimes we meditate in some place. Find the place. Find an area with good ventilation. When you breathe clearly, you breathe in clear air, it helps a lot. Wandering mind, the state of an unstable mind that is muddled, absent-minded, annoyed, vexed, and unable to find the stillness. It have a lot of questions, especially someone who like do research. They will find a lot of support to the research. So when we practice meditation, when something pop up, we will find what is that? What is the cause of that? And what should I do about that? Keep asking questions and follow that topic, follow that pop-up thing into your mind. Wandering mind, it's like a clear water troubled by waves. Impossible to see what is inside. See, if the water is still clear, still, the water itself is clear. But if there is no wave, it's still, we can see that clear water and see something in the water. We can see fish, we can see crab, we can see turtle inside that, under the water. But we have trouble with wave. We cannot see it in the bottom of the water. Removing wandering mind. Never follow your wandering thoughts. Just be still. Don't follow. Don't analyze. Just see and let go. See and let go. See and let go. Never follow your wandering thought. Because when your mind getting still, it pop up. It naturally pop up. If we don't pay any attention, that we don't follow that, we don't analyze it, they will going away. This is the way to cope with that wandering thought. Just be still. Just let go. See and let go. See and let go. And use meditation object and mantra to think that when our mind getting still, wandering mind, so we try to focus on the object, concentrate on that, but still we say something, our mouth said something, didn't say something, but the mind want to say something. So let them reciting, let them decide the mantra. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, or bright and clear, bright and clear. Just to occupy the talkative mind. The object occupy the wandering mind. The mantra occupy the talkative mind. This is the way to cope with that wandering mind and talkative mind. If it doesn't work, open your eyes. Open your eyes and start over again. Don't worry about don't worry about starting starting over again, because when we practice meditation, it's like we walk a mile. When you walk 100 steps, when you open your mind, let's say, you don't draw back to the beginning, but like a couple step backward, and then when you start again, you go another 10, another 100. When every time you open your eyes, you stop and you step back a little bit and go further. Don't worry about it, starting all over again. Doubtful mind, the state of unanswered mind that is full of question, doubts, distrust, and ignorance. You know, we don't know everything. So when something pop up, we think about why, how can it be? And I don't know that. Is that true? Something like that. So doubtful mind, you compare like clear water of whirlpool. Impossible to see what is inside. The water itself in whirlpool is clear, but when it's running down to the bottom, it makes bubble pop up, and we cannot see through. We cannot see inside. Removing doubtful mind. Don't worry about the doubtful mind. Practice more and more until there is no more doubt. When it pop up, see and let go. Another thing pop up, see and let go, see and let go. Be patient be patient and keep practicing the still mind, keep the stillness and pay no attention to that doubt, to that thing that pop up. And very important thing that the only research the right way to meditate. If you get the wrong way to meditate, then you get the wrong one. If you have the right way to meditate, it helps. We have 3 levels of wisdom. The first wisdom is to search information into our knowledge base. The second is to think about it, to analyze, to do the research, set hypothesis and theory. And many people believe that we have 2 levels of wisdom, and running around with that 2 level, searching information, think about that, research, and then, but there is another one, 3 level. The third level of wisdom is we have to stop those 2 levels. Stop searching for information, stop thinking, let your mind still, stop thinking, let your mind still, and reach. And it works automatically. This is, we try to find the right way to meditate, or we can call it the art of doing nothing. So remember this, hindrances are defilements sent into our mind. Don't think that it's the human nature that everything pop up to our mind, keep bothering us, make us attached with that. That's not human nature. That's the process of defilement, sending the evil thought to our mind. And the defilement is very, they work all the time, keep sending all the time, to a certain point that we believe that that's human nature. It's not human nature, it's defilements sent to our mind. So the 5 hindrances that we talk about, it's the middle class of the defilement. And especially, it's a real obstacle to practicing meditation. Okay, that's it for today. And hope it's useful for you to cope with your the hindrances when practicing meditation.